Joining me now is Daryl Kimball, Executive Director of the Arms Control Association. Daryl, welcome. What's the consensus about what advances Iran has made on its nuclear program in recent years? Does Tehran pose a greater threat now, than it did?
Well, it poses a greater threat today than it did in 2018 when the Trump administration unilaterally pulled out of this agreement, this 2015 deal that had rolled back Iran's nuclear capabilities. And since that time, since Trump pulled out, Iran has retaliated by exceeding several of the key limits established by the agreement. They've increased the amount of enriched uranium they've stockpiled. They've begun to enrich to higher levels, closer to bomb grade, but not quite at bomb grade. They have begun deploying more advanced kinds of centrifuges. They have threatened to reduce cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency, but have not quite done so. And they're poised to do more if a deal is not reached with the United States soon to unravel the sanctions that were put back in place by the Trump administration. So this opportunity for indirect talks next week in Vienna, I think, is a critical opportunity to salvage this agreement and to step us back from the brink of a new nuclear crisis over Iran's nuclear capabilities.
Yeah, the stakes are very high. How reliable is the information international monitors have? Do we really have a complete and clear picture of Iran's nuclear program at this point?
Well, I think we do. The Iranians have been exceeding the nuclear limits, but they have not restricted the IAEA from having access to their known nuclear facilities, and they're still allowing the agency to access on quick notice some of the other facilities that the agency is concerned about. So I think we have very good insight as to what Iran's capabilities are. At the time the 2015 agreement was reached, it was estimated that it would take at least 1 year for Iran to amass a sufficient amount of highly enriched uranium to make one bomb, and then they'd have to make the actual device, but just the nuclear material. Now that time period is estimated to be somewhere between 3 and 6 months. So we've got good insights. The problem is that the Iranian capabilities have grown in retaliation for the reimposition of U.S. sanctions.
Daryl Kimball, Executive Director of the Arms Control Association. Many thanks.
Thank you.